I'm Brianna Walmark, and this is your Hollywire Holiday 24/7 celebrity news. So, Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck's 3-month anniversary is literally just days away, actually on Christmas Day. And so the couple rang in the relationship milestone a few days early over the weekend at the Magic Malibu retreat. And guys, this getaway also comes with a hefty price tag, as you need to take a private helicopter to get to the retreat. And according to their website, a 3-hour day trip starts at $950 a person. Plus you can pay for up to $800 for a photo and a video package, $95 for a large charcuterie box. Haven't heard of that before. If you follow Dixie and Noah, you might have noticed that this retreat looks a little familiar, and it's where Taylor Holder and Charlie Jordan rang in their anniversary at this exclusive magical retreat in Santa Monica Mountains. And just last weekend, Chase Matson proposed to Kellyanne Stakes there.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I was watching these videos and I was following along on their social media, part of me was like, oh my God, is he gonna propose? Because this is such a big, big place that I feel like it's for, I know 3 months is like a big milestone, but I was like, what is going, I was like nervous, because he also was like, his first video of them together was said he was nervous, and I'm like, he's nervous, is he, like, why is he nervous?
Are you popping the question?
No, but I mean, they are very young and there's no rush for that, but this could be a sign, as you see in our video title, are they moving in together? Like, this could be a sign that perhaps they are moving their relationship forward in some other way.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice way to be spending your 3-month anniversary.
I know, right?
I don't know. I'd be going out to like just dinner, and that's it.
Well, you can't even go out to dinner right now.
Well, true.
So I guess that also makes sense. I bet you this business is doing really well for any couple that wants to have like a private, like fun celebration. They would do something like this. And yeah, $95 for a charcuterie box, which is just meat, cheese, and crackers. That's a pretty big price tag.
Yeah.
But supply and demand, I mean, what are your other options up there in the mountains?
Yeah,
It was pretty intense.
we love some, what you said boa, right?
Boa, so there was like a whole spread there. They were having this whole picnic, and so I guess they had, I don't know if they got the charcuterie. I have a feeling they probably did.
Yeah.
But we also saw meals from Boa, because the manager of Boa and Boa Steakhouse was tagged in another post about this day. So, I mean, I saw a steak and I was really curious. I mean, I guess is there a Boa in Malibu? There must be, or at least Santa Monica. But I mean, that steak, that's a room temperature, maybe cold. It was
nice
kind of
lukewarm.
Yeah, they were bundled up in sweats. I was a little worried about this. So we have some Noah and Dixie fans watching. And oh yes, I have a congrats. Yes, guys, I got engaged this weekend. Not at something like what Noah and. Unfortunately, it was not. It was romantic, but there was no helicopter ride and there was no Boa Steakhouse. But it's okay, guys, because it's really just, it's, you don't need all that.
Yeah,
for an
you were
engagement.
chilling in the nice warm sun.
Warm sun, it was beautiful. Okay, guys, so it turns out that Noah surprised Dixie for this trip for their almost 3-month anniversary. First, they went on a beautiful helicopter ride over Malibu, and then Noah gave Dixie bouquets of white and red roses. Once they had a beautiful Boa dinner paired with bubbly that Noah was sure to let fans know was just apple cider. The two spent their time in a retreat, basking in the sun, taking in the sunset, and of course making content. Noah posted a shot of him and Dixie kissing on his TikTok to the track Confident that captioned "Addicted Indeed," because that is a lyric in the song. But some fans could not stop thinking about Dixie's ex, Griffin Johnson, as the comments of Noah's TikTok headed to the retreat were flooded with followers pointing out how Dixie and Griffin's last date also included a helicopter ride. Do you remember this?
No, but like that's very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Luckily, it was not the same retreat, because if it was, I feel like that would be embarrassing and interesting.
For sure. We would be definitely talking about that.
I don't know if Griffin maybe suggested to Noah when he was trying to think of something special to do. I'm curious if Griffin was like, oh, well, he could do a helicopter ride. And I don't know if you guys remember, but you can actually watch this whole date. It's titled My Last Date with Griffin Johnson. It's on Dixie D'Amelio's channel. Because when she shot it, it was planned for her content that she was going to put on her page, my guess, with a caption like, date night with Griffin, but they ended up breaking up around the same time that she was about to post it. So she posted it anyway, changing the title and adding a beginning to talking to the fans saying that.
I actually do remember that. That was very interesting news. But I mean, this date with Noah and Dixie seems super, super romantic.
Yes.
And like, I can't imagine going on a helicopter ride and then just getting all the good stuff, the charcuterie board, you name it. Like, Gosh, I'm jealous.
I know.
So
And I do kind of feel bad for Dixie and Noah that I feel like that Griffin is kind of always like this black cloud hanging over their relationship. That fans will always, I mean, because she had such a public relationship with Griffin and now she's having a very public relationship with Noah, like fans will try to like, you know, compare. But this was, if you look back at the video of her last date with Griffin and you look at this, the content of the beautiful romantic getaway she had with Noah, you can't really compare the two. I mean, yes, they both had helicopters, but they're very different, which we'll get into in a second.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so expensive. But I mean, also people are congratulating
Oh my God, guys,
you.
thank you so much.
I have to like point it out.
Thank you. You guys are so sweet.
I'm like
yes,
the
here's
hype
the ring. I am officially engaged. It is crazy, and I am so grateful.
the more
so
important.
you guys are so sweet. Thank you very much.
So you guys might remember that just 4 months ago on Dixie and Griffin's last date, which we literally just talked about, which still does live on Dixie's YouTube channel, Griffin took Dixie on a helicopter ride to take her out to dinner in Orange County. This trip wasn't for an occasion, but rather Dixie had been working hard on her music and content, and Griffin just wanted to be a good boyfriend. He joked that he spent his allowance that Dixie gave him to pay for the date. And when you compare Griffin's date to Noah's, well, I mean, the two really definitely don't compare. The restaurant Griffin took Dixie to in Orange County ended up being closed. So then they went to Hooters, okay, which was also closed. Great choice. So then they went to Saddle Ranch, we could have guessed, which was also closed too. Interesting choices.
Interesting
know.
choices, yeah.
And then they also got Dippin' Dots, which was out of service. This is just a bad
I know
look.
that.
And McDonald's. So I guess you can't go wrong with McDonald's.
Yeah, but they couldn't even sit inside because the McDonald's diner was closed, so they had to do drive-through. I felt so bad watching this video, and poor Griffin having, like, he's really trying, but also take note that their helicopter ride that left, I want to say Van Nuys to Orange County, left at 9 p.m. So they landed and got to the restaurant at like 10:57 p.m., which was right before they closed at 11. So obviously I think a restaurant too, even if they had, did they have a reservation? I don't know, but
yeah, that's late.
And we're in pandemic times. Like, I know Orange County was a little bit more lax with their restaurants than Los Angeles was at the time, but I could see people being like, if it's empty, they're closing things up and they definitely don't want to stay open for.
No. Just like that late, you're like 3 minutes to closing, you're like, okay.
Yeah, I know, but I felt so bad. Well, I mean, you get secondhand like embarrassment for Griffin watching this video, but I thought that was so interesting when I saw people commenting on Dixie and Noah's trip saying, you know, oh my God, like Griffin did the same thing as anyone else thinking of it. I'm like, Griffin, the only thing in common was the helicopter ride. And we know that Griffin actually really supports Dixie and Noah, so there is a chance that maybe Griffin told Noah to do a helicopter ride, but to do it right this time because he felt bad that he couldn't.
Very extravagant.
He couldn't bring it. It was just, you guys, go back and watch that. But so guys, recently, Dixie was under fire when critics accused her of not loving Noah enough in her recent YouTube video, where she and Noah took a lie detector test. In the video, Noah asked Dixie why she doesn't post a lot about him on social media, and Dixie explained that most of her social media posts are for promo, and she doesn't like to show too much of her personal life on there because of how things backfired with Griffin. People started to troll the couple, saying that there was no way fans could know. People were trolling the couple, saying that Noah deserves better, and then Noah and Dixie clapped back, telling people that there's no way that they could know their entire relationship, and it's the time they spend privately that matters the most to them. And yes, Dixie also posted a bunch about her weekend getaway with Noah, so you can rest assured that this couple is better and stronger than ever. And I also think they celebrated it early because yes, their anniversary is on Christmas, and also I'm hearing fans are thinking that perhaps Noah is going back to Arizona to spend time with his family for Christmas, or they're celebrating with family, either way, so it makes sense that they did this earlier. But I really hope fans stop comparing Dixie and Griffin and Noah and Dixie.
Yeah, it's past is in the past. I mean, and obviously she's happy. Obviously Noah's happy, so like let them do them. And they're obviously living their best lives,
They
which
are.
love that for them. Love that for me. Love that for me.
Love that for them. Well, I have some also comments here. Of course, we guys know you love Bradison. We love Bradison too. I wish I had more of an update for these two. I saw that Addison recently just posted on her Instagram story a shot of her and Bryce was kissing her on the cheek, which is adorable. But let's keep something in mind. Okay, we now know Bradison's relationship timeline. So Dixie and Noah just celebrated 3 months. I feel like Bryce and Addison are close to celebrating. No, they just celebrated 2 months, but I wonder if now Dixie and Noah set the bar for what a 3-month anniversary should look like.
Yeah, that's a high bar. I mean, what are they gonna do for 4 months?
4 months, I don't know. I mean, yeah, the helicopter ride, like what comes after that?
I don't know. That is a dream date if you ask me. I
Well,
don't know.
we know that also the two of them had talked before about the possibility that they do see themselves getting married someday, but they are both very young. So I don't know if marriage is going to be something, or like a proposal or an engagement is going to be something that we see in the next year. I do feel like they might. We know Dixie lives on her own. She used to live with her parents in the house. So maybe Noah will move in. I mean, we know Noah spends a lot of time with Dixie and at her place, so that could be a possibility too.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean,
yeah.
it tells a lot about a character when you actually finally move in with somebody. Like, I feel like that really can make or break something. But I mean, if they're already spending a ton of time together, and they obviously are celebrating their 3-month anniversary, to be is still a really good sign. And I feel like it's a pretty mature relationship also. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's an engagement or anything in somewhat of a near future.
I think if they are here's my prediction. I feel like if they stay together for a year, which I think they will, because they really do seem set on that they are in this, they are together, they see a future with each other. So I have a prediction that if they are with each other for a year, that their year anniversary, which again, the bar is already really high for any other anniversaries. After this, I feel like something big will happen. Maybe not a proposal, but maybe I think they are very close. Like our title of our video predicts that they are very close to perhaps moving in together soon.
Yeah. I mean, more power to them. It's like super
Super
awesome,
crazy.
super fun, and everyone loves them.
Everyone loves them. I mean, you guys already are shipping them so hard. We know that. You're shipping Dixie and Noah. You ship Addison and Bryce. We love all of them. We think they're great couples. And also something that is coming up soon, it was just confirmed that the D'Amelios will have their reality show. It will be on Hulu. I have a feeling that we are going to see even more of those private moments that Dixie and Noah hinted at prior while they were getting kind of backlash. So I think we're going to see more private moments of their relationship in this series. I mean, I think that's what fans want to see. Right?
I even want to see it. I feel like it's very important to see those kind of personal, intimate, not necessarily intimate, but just things that we normally don't see with celebrities, because we tend to see the highlights of their lives. We tend to see like the pretty perfect picture. So I'm really interested to see, you know, the ins and outs of their day, and you know, the relationship with their family. You know, it's going to be all good. I'm excited.
We are asking you guys some questions about your thoughts on Dixie and Noah. So we asked you if you thought Noah was a player, which of course fans are very much against. No, he's not a player.
No
Someone
way.
said that he has more cake than the whole app. Please, I'm guessing the cake is Dixie? I don't know. And he seems really serious about the relationship. Yes, I do agree. He seems serious. And he's so sweet to Dixie, which is, I totally agree with that. So yeah, you guys are definitely about that. We love Noah, Beck, and Dixie. We think they're so great. And also, do you think Dixie, now this is a question that fans were kind of going at the couple with this. Is Dixie as serious about the relationship as Noah is? I feel like this weekend was very telling that they are on the same page. What do you think?
Well, right off the bat, I know Noah is definitely a relationship guy. Like I feel like that's just everyone knows that. Dixie, I mean, obviously they are together, and this was an extravagant like celebration. So it's not just like let's go to, I don't know, McDonald's per se. I don't know.
I'll take you to helicopter to Orange County. Everything's closed, but I didn't plan that enough. We're gonna go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Garcia said, I think she really loves him, which we agree. And you guys said yes. And then Carice said she is sarcastic with jokes, which I do believe.
Yeah.
I think Dixie has a very tough exterior, which I think is on purpose for two reasons. One, because, you know, she got hurt in the past, so she kind of always wants to seem cool. But I also think it's just, her natural sense of humor, her being real, and that's just how she is, you know.
That's a really, really good point. That's a really good point.
Andy says that Dixie just wants to be private, which is also true. They did open up about that. You know, they have a private life that they want to keep private. And so I think that's why fans get so excited anytime we get a glimpse of these two together, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I for one get like super excited when it comes to anything like that. I'm like, I need more. Like, I want more, like, not tea, but like just 411, like give me the 411. I'm like Mama Brie, like give me like spill the tea. I want to know everything.
Yeah, and we have Just a Person, which is a great YouTube name. Dixie just wants to keep it private as last time, but the internet broke her and her boyfriend. But I'm glad it's Doa. Yes, we also ship Doa, Just a Person. And then Michelle says, I think Dixie wants to be private because she doesn't want to make drama. Yeah, I think that's very true. I think Dixie and Charlie too, I feel like it's in the D'Amelio blood. They're very unproblematic. Anytime there is conflict, they address it, but they like want to move on. They don't engage, which I think is great. I think that's a great role model for their fans as well. Michelle says, I think Dixie, oh yeah, okay, got it. Social media is toxic. Yeah, social media can be very toxic. It's all how you use it. It also can connect us to people during this crazy time.
Like you guys.
Like you guys. We're talking to all you guys. Like Shiloh says, I feel they are better with their relationship off the internet. That's probably true. Again, we don't know the whole relationship. Mackenzie says, I think it's good that they are private as much as I want more. Yes, we totally agree with that. And Just a Person also wants them to keep stuff private. And that someone else says drama could ruin a relationship. Wow, we got all you guys' takes that are coming in hot right now. All of your hot Doa takes. Basketball 24 says, obviously, Noah and Dixie really show so much love. Having social media relationship isn't easy, so I think what they're doing is best, and they have an amazing relationship. Hashtag Doa for life. Yes, we totally agree with that, and Basketball sent that multiple times. We heard you, Basketball. You don't need to say it again. Brian thinks that the internet is too much for Dixie. Yeah, that is something that Dixie actually opened up about recently, about how, you know, when she released a clip of her song, her last song, Day, what was it? For One Whole Day.
She's got it.
She released a clip to that song and she got some backlash, and after that she did this whole post about how the internet was too much for her and that she almost kind of was hinting at possibly thinking of like quitting the industry, it kind of read as. But the song came out, it was a hit. You guys love it, we love it. It's stuck in our head. But yeah, both Dixie and Charlie have been very open about the hate they receive on social media, how they deal with it. Charlie just opened up on a Vani show about how she's in therapy now because of it. And you know, I don't think there's any shame in therapy. Therapy's great, and I think being open about your mental health helps others.
Yeah, and it's kind of like destigmatizing it.
Totally.
Like it's so important. I can't imagine being a celebrity and having such negative comments, you know, coming towards you. Like it really, you might think, oh, it's not hurting somebody, but it's really hurting somebody. Even one comment can just throw you off the wagon, you know?
Or I think maybe when people post things that are negative about celebrities, we don't think they're gonna see it, but I mean, Charlie has admitted that she could get millions of positive comments and her eyes go to that one negative comment. So yeah, being kind is so important. Yes, Shiloh says, I love them so much, they don't deserve hate right now. I agree. Becca said it's their life and they should keep it private if they want to, although I want more. Yes, we agree with that, Becca, that there's a balance, right? Like they've already shared so much of their relationship to the public that we hope they keep us up to date in what's going on with their relationship, but they don't have to show us everything. So people make it worse by getting into their business. I know the internet's too much. Yeah, you guys have some great takes here. Sometimes drama makes people become closer in their relationships.
That could be true. It's like what's the expression? I'm horrible with expressions. I don't know what the expression is. The tell sign or whatever.
Well, there's also like, yeah, you go through like war buddies, right? You know, if you go through trauma with someone that you become closer because you have that bond. But I don't think that we should be hoping that they have a traumatic thing. Mackenzie says, I feel like they should be proud and keeping private, and people need to respect that. We have a bunch, people love them. A dog agrees in the background. Jacqueline's asking who wants them to get married. Yeah, I'm curious. So do you guys think that Dixie and Noah will get married? And do you think it will happen soon? Because I'm curious about that, you guys.
That would be a fun wedding, though. Can you imagine all of the like TikTokers and just celebs there? That would be so fun.
I might be wrong, but it feels like it feels almost like the first TikTok star to get engaged was Kellyanne Stankus, right?
It does.
I could be wrong, and there could be. I know we don't cover all the TikTok stars. We just cover the ones that we know you guys ask us to cover. Yes, the comments are going off. Yes, they could totally see them getting married. They could totally see them getting engaged. But maybe later in life, Just a Person predicts that it'll happen in about 2 years, which I think that's fair. I think definitely, especially because they're on the verge of turning 20. I feel like they should both kind of like see what it's like being 20.
Yeah, I mean, it is really young. Like, you can be in love with somebody, but it's only fair to kind of let yourselves grow, even together, like grow together, you know, mature more.
Oh, Brian asked if we ever speak about Zoe Laverne. Yes, Brian, if you go to our page, we actually just did a video about her and the drama that it seems like she's creating on her own towards Charli D'Amelio. Zoe's a very controversial character that some of the things she does are problematic, so we cover her with caution because we don't want to set this as a good example.
Yeah, we don't like drama either.
Elias said, yeah, they said they love each other just after 2 months of dating, so they think it'll happen soon. I mean, when you do they are hitting those relationship milestones pretty quickly, which could mean that they are in the fast lane with this relationship.
Yeah.
That's very, very possible. Merry Christmas, Rebecca Hernandez, and Happy New Year's, and also Happy Holidays, whatever you guys celebrate. It is that time of year, and we love that. Chicken Queen said, not many TikTok relationships last, but I hope they do. Something tells me, I think with Bradison and Doa, I think they're going to be long-lasting couples for sure.
I sure hope so. They're both such cute couples, and people have been shipping them for so long.
So long. So long. Doa is real. I want to know what's happening with Doa and Dixie. Okay, yes. Wait, oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
When you're so much, I have so much I want to know. What is happening with Doa, Dixie? Just is Scar to lose him? No, they're good. Doa, I'm trying to read you.
Scared to lose him.
Oh, scared to lose him. Okay, the Kelly show. I'm not a great speller either, Kelly, so I'm trying to understand what you're saying. But yeah, I think that Dixie and Noah are good. They're solid.
They're getting that $1,000 a person trip going for their 3-month anniversary.
Madeline says, is it just me or does everyone love hair? Like the musical Hair? What are we talking about?
Or like hair?
Our hair. I think they are soulmates, but people have to respect the fact that they want to be private. Yeah, it's very true, Andy, that they have to respect they want to be private. Even though they're a public figure, it's that crazy balance of the two things. Rebecca Hernandez is all about Doa. So guys, we want to know, the holidays are coming up. How are you celebrating your holidays? Let us know what you're doing. Brianna, what are you doing for the holidays?
Well, I'm Jewish, so Hanukkah's kind of over, but love that for me. But I also do celebrate Christmas, and I'm pretty excited about it. We have a bunch of presents.
Oh, nice.
And I can't wait to see what Santa is going to bring me.
Yeah.
It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, my goodness.
But just going to be eating a ton of food, per usual. I don't know. That's basically it. What about you, Miss Fiance?
Oh, well, now that I'm engaged, my Christmas is going to be so much different than the past. No, it's the same stuff, guys. I'm just eating and watching Christmas movies with my former boyfriend, who is currently my fiance, which is still a weird word to say. Maybe we'll take a picture in front of our Christmas tree. Although I don't know if you guys have the same problem. We got our Christmas tree right after Thanksgiving, and it's hanging on there by a thread, guys. We're spraying it with water. We're trying to keep it fresh. It's very tough. Yes, Marley and Georgie Adventures, hello to you guys. Hello to Miss Girl. Okay, so Carcia says that she thinks Alex and Cover will last. Yeah, that's another couple. They also, you're right, I totally forgot about them. We covered them once before. They are in the fast lane.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the Hype House recently moved again, 3rd time this year. And I believe they bought this house, which we will cover soon. You're gonna wear Christmas pajamas. I love a good Christmas pajamas. I hope that they have footsies, like the little feet in them. I think those are so cute. Oh wow, Copeland already celebrated Christmas today. I love that.
Oh.
Alexandra is staying home and spending time with her family. Madeline said, Madeline's talking something about, thank you guys. Does everyone love Dixie's new hair is what Madeline was talking about the hair. I mean, yeah, I think that I feel like Dixie's hair, it's always evolving, it's always changing, and it looks great. She looks great casual. She looks good with the hair in, with the hair out, with the different colors. I think she's great. TikTok T, thank you for the congrats. Caitlin, yes, we ship Doa. We ship Doa strong and hard. Guys, we want to hear from you guys. What do you think about how Dixie and Noah rang in this huge milestone as their almost 3-month anniversary? Let us know your takes. I'm Gabby Conti.
I'm Brenna Walmark, and this is Hollywire, your 24/7 celebrity news.
Bye.